Alright, so today we are going to be making some cool 3D shapes. First you want to make your canvas, give it a good size. 800 by 500 works most of the time for me. Anyways, so have this. Zoom in just a little bit. Okay, so basically just gonna make some 3D text. So grab your text tool over here. Oh, okay. And go ahead and type your name out. So, okay. And just like that, I recommend doing a pretty big font right around 128, and I think the font for this is called Bauhau 83, something like that. Anyways, but yeah, so grab that. So then basically next what you're going to do is make sure you have that layer selected. You're going to go into 3D, you go new 3D extrusion from selected layer. So now you're going to be in your 3D workspace, and if you kind of roll around, you can see you got your name just like that. So basically, now we're just going to edit a little bit. So you want to go ahead and select all the layers that have your name in them. So that's basically all the material that makes it up. So go ahead and highlight all of those. You're going to come up here into the property section, and for diffuse, I like setting that to a black. So I mean, you can pick whatever color you want, and then the ambient you want to set to like a lighter gray, something like that. So now that you have that set up, you are going to go ahead and we're going to make this just a bit smaller. So go ahead and click on the text layer in your 3D window right here, and you're going to go up to this icon up here, which is coordinates. And so with this, you're going to enter in 90 because we want to make it flat. So looking from above it, we have this here, but it's really huge and we don't want that, so we're going to change the depth on it a little bit. Right around, say like 50 or 48 is pretty good. So I'm going to do 48. Pretty good size for me there. Alright, so but now it's all floating around, so I'm going to go up to 3D, and you have to make sure you have your text selected. 3D, go up to snapped object to ground plane. So now it's nice and snug sitting there on the ground. So the next part we're going to do is we're going to rotate it a little bit how we want it. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure you have selected here. It likes to jump to the camera view a lot. It's been annoying. So set around, I'd say maybe about like 10. It's a good angle, depending on how you want it. I mean, it's all up to you. So, and then you can set this to like, I say -15 is pretty good. Gives you a nice little tilt. And then Z, like, at 2. So, yeah. Now we have that. But the problem is, it's leaking through the, it's not leaking through. It's squashed through the x-axis there. So we're going to go ahead and snap it back to the ground plane. So now that we have this, we're going to go ahead and we're going to add a background here. So go ahead and pick the view that you like. I'm going to do it like this. And whatever view you pick is going to be your final product. So keep that in mind. So we're going to do it roughly about here, I'd say. I like that. I mean, it's up to you too. So now you're going to go into your rectangle tool and go ahead and draw a rectangle over the entire canvas. And yep, there we go. And change it to whatever color you like. I like red, so that. So now you're going to go back into your layers here, and you're going to move this below your edited object. So now that you have this, pretty simple to change. You're going to go ahead and, well, first of all, we're going to add a, we're going to add external light, just to give it a nice little shadow there. So you're going to go down to Infinite Light 1. Go ahead and select that. You can click the New Layer tab down here, and then you're going to go click New Infinite Light. Kind of pointing off there. Okay, so anyways, now that you have this light, go ahead and set the intensity to about 8. You don't want it to be very intense. And then you want to set your softness to about A6. So now that you have this light here, you can go ahead and move it around, and that will dictate some of the shadow. I think it's good. You want to go ahead and kind of play with it. I mean, go ahead and figure out how you want to do it, but I'm going to go ahead and set it up right here, just so it's bouncing back kind of on the other shadow. So then anyways, once we're done with that, I'm going to go back into your just pick any of the tools on the side and it'll get you back into your regular window. So now that we're in a regular window, so it's a bit, I don't know if you can tell here, it's a bit pixelated. So if we want to fix that, we're going to go ahead into 3D and you're going to hit render. And that will take a really long time. So once that's done, your final product should look like this. It should look a little something just about this. It's, you know, nice, not very pixelated, nice and smooth. Anyways, so that's how you make your 3D text. Alright, thanks for watching.